Well, welcome back to another episode, everybody, of Rain World, and today is Saint again. Very exciting. Can you believe it? I did Saint last episode, and now I'm doing Saint this episode. I can't believe I keep choosing to do Saint every single time instead of a different slug cat. It'd be kind of weird if I changed it up mid-playthrough. But anyways, I'm recording this immediately after ending the recording of the last one. Well, I took a break, okay? Breaks are important for your health, but there's an echo, so I couldn't just let this be. I have to find the echo this episode, or else I'll eat my hat. Oh no. I said that about something last time, and then I don't think it happened, so then I didn't have to eat my hat. But me not finding an echo is perfectly feasible, at least within the course of an episode. Especially as this is the room I got stuck in famously. And there's a red centipede! Oh my goodness. Well, we have the benefit of Saint being so in tune with the world that it can... start sensing when the room starts feeling off? Alright, this is the main drainage room. The one that the title screen comes from, as I was realized to me last time. It looks like the Scavengers have taken it over. I kind of would like to be a scavenger. I don't know how slug cats are doing overall in this world, but I think, okay, wait, there's no path this way. I think there used to be a path this way. No, there's a path this way. It's a goddamn, like, foreground. I'm getting a little bit better at learning how to look for that. I think most of the time it looks the same. It looks like this specifically, but yeah. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. All right, we're looking for it to start. Oh, you guys still are alive. That's scary. Oh, wait. I think I'm impaired. I was, like, dying more or something. Or not dying more. I wasn't jumping as high. I wasn't moving as fast. I think that's because of the... I think that's because of the snail, whatever you call them. I think they're called snails, but I call them pop bugs. Cycle 38, undergrowth, lovely. Well, if this is the last echo, then I don't have to worry about dying in karma anymore, which is the bright side of looking for this echo. And we're gonna do the tried and true Rain World strategy of mine of just running around in random directions. I'm like, hold on, I just realized I'm an iterator in a sense. I'm like a bug in a maze, just running around, and eventually I'll find the right path. Okay, hold on. Isn't the path... There's a path to the right. Oh, I love the ambience here. Are those like... What is that noise when you hear that out like in the forests and stuff? In the wilds? Isn't it usually just like bugs and like birds and stuff? Are there like tiny little bugs everywhere? In all this vegetation? Is that what I'm here to get? I'm starting to hear a little bit of music, and that makes me think echo, but no, it's not echo music, I don't think. I would start to notice visual changes before it's echo music. I don't think this is for me. Whoop! Doo-doo. Wait, why is there an up to here? Wait, why are there 3 ups? Where am I? I don't remember this part of drainage. What? It's dark in here. Okay. Oh! Scavengers have set up a toll here. Good to know. I kind of don't actually want to go past now. Oh shoot, I might have to. I mean, I don't have to. I don't have to. Whatever. We're going through. Ah, nope, we're dead. That was a mistake. I just don't recognize this room. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't need karma right now because I'm gonna find an echo, so. Echo, please tell me where you are. All right, this time I'm gonna look for silver pearls along the way. Do I have any on me? What do I have on me? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that. I have a stomach. Also, red centipede has not been a problem yet. I don't want to jinx it, but it's kind of funny. All right, let's go this way instead. We'll go down and to the left again. Okay, so basically what's crazy is that... Okay, what's crazy to me is that Like, this feels the most, like, natural to me out of any, out of, like, Outer Expanse and everything. Like, other than Outer Expanse, this feels like the most natural to me. Look at that. That's like a whole tree root. Oh. Something's going on over there. Also, I was no longer stunned by a pop bug, so I should be much more effective at swinging across. Echo? Nope. Echo? Well, I assume it's drainage. You gotta get wet a little bit. Okay, well, I don't actually. I'm gonna note that this exists. This is entirely useless to me right now, but I'll eat it anyway. I don't think I want to save here because I still don't have an indication of where. I'll save here if I find out there's an echo near here, and then I'm unable to get that echo. But until then, I see no reason to. Yeah, I just like how natural this. Like what's crazy is Rain World in general is like a. It's like a jungle. It's like an urban jungle, you know? However that goes. What's down here? Is this supposed to be like the path to filtration? I think it is. I think it's somewhere, the path to filtration is somewhere around here. So this is actually gonna kind of suck. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's funny because, yeah, Rain World's like an urban jungle. This is still urban jungle because, I mean, it's a drainage system. What the hell? Sorry? Sorry, what? What is this blue glowing? This looks so weird. This doesn't feel like normal drainage at all. I mean, it's not normal drainage at all, obviously. But what is happening? Why so blue? Oh, this feels so scary. I'm not liking this anymore all of a sudden. I was gonna say this feels more like regular jungle in comparison. Also, I think the echo is close. My screen's starting to blur a bit. But why? How much of this like fell? Why was there a blue? That looked like a. I don't even know what to say. There was just blue light that I don't think's normal. Also, echo for sure. Music is beginning. Let's try not to die. It's drainage. You gotta get yourself wet a bit. Echo? No. But blue. What is the blue? Blue, what are you? Are you solid every time, or this time you're background? Nope, you're solid. You're something I can interact with. I was originally thinking it was like a clam or something. Also, I should note, no actual way to go this way, so my only way is up. Hold on. There we go, we can get on top of it. And that's also where the gold flakes are coming from, so. Like, weirdly, it looks like a shell of a clam. Like, closed, and I'm standing on the top. Just because, like, the blue ridges on the underside look like the bottom ridges or something. But that's obviously not what it is. And there's so many of them. I assume it's just some kind of a plant that gives light? What in the world? Are they all solid here too, or are they finally part of the background? I think they're background now, which is good. Up is the way to go. And this is my last echo. I wonder what it's gonna say. Hello? Do you see the same as me? Beauty continuing to bloom even in a place long forgotten. Yes, actually. I did not have the will to depart, nor the desire. Why did they always search for an escape, as if we were imprisoned? What offering from the void could usurp the gift of life already given? This moment, right here, it is where we are meant to be. You know what? Yours is an outlook I appreciate. Because it was a bit insane to me how, oh my goodness, it's the X Karma, we've gotten it. We got it. It was a bit crazy to me how every single person of the former species seems to have, like, been that nihilistic, I guess, about life, you know? I mean, I see the point of view, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, like, you know, in a society, people are gonna have their own differing thoughts on it. And I'm like, I'm glad to see there's at least one person who, like, I mean, even if it is an imprisonment, then I don't think it's that crazy for someone to, I don't know, not see it that way, at least. And they're right. I mean, you know, beauty is continuing to bloom even in a place long forgotten. The drainage system. Okay, so that's crazy. Oh my goodness, wait. What happened? Did I open my, wait, my eyes are open. I opened my eyes. Was I waiting for the X karma? I'm scared to continue now. Do I have superpowers? What happened? Am I awakened now? Wait, are my eyes actually gonna... No, they're not gonna be open. Okay. I was about to get, like, worried for a second. While in the air, tap, jump, and pick up together to take flight. I was joking! I was joking! What? What? Hold throw and directional inputs while flying to perform an ascension? Wait, sorry, hold on. I didn't hold it. Hold it down. What do you mean perform an ascension? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, so it looks like there's like a type of like stamina I have, so it's not unlimited. I'm a bit nervous because like perform an ascension. I don't want to like ascend myself like right now. But what was it? Press the throw and other buttons, I guess. Directional, I think. Is that what is it going to be? Okay, I'm going to say something jokingly, sarcastically. And then, is it going to be true again? What is performing an ascension? Am I going to shoot some, like, ball? Hold on. Ready? Oh, no, it is actually like an attack, isn't it? It's an attack, isn't it? Oh my, it's an attack! No! I thought it was gonna like, I was joking! It was gonna be a ball of fire, it was gonna be a... What? No! What is the game after this? Wait, why would I ascend? Well, I think ascending is like the point and everything, but I've got the, Okay, hold on. I actually kind of suck at this. Wait, hold on. If I ascend, can I, this seems like a good playthrough to return to. Oh, shoot. I can still die to a fucking centipede. But... That's crazy! I can't... I'm in... What? What? My eyes are open! What is up with this? Ah! Well, I'm just going! Nom 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 nom. Alright, what happens when it runs out? I assume it's gonna take a while to recharge and stuff, yeah. I was doing just fine without superpowers! I guess I don't have to eat my hat. This is not what I was expecting, and it's like, I mean, it makes sense though. Like, I see the whole meditation angle that we've kind of gone for. It's gonna take quite a while, I think, for my my super stamina to go up. I imagine it should be something pretty costly. Although I'll be honest, I don't know where to go next. I mean, I was going somewhere, but then there was a bunch of centipedes in the way. Okay, well, let's run this way at least. Wait a second, hold on. Hold on. You should die. There we go. Does that just kill you? Why is that called performing an ascension? Am I doing them a favor? Am I ascending them? Like, that's just like voice. I don't think that's the case. They're not like, I was closing my eyes to contain my power, I feel like. Where did I come from? I don't think I was built anymore. Like, I've kind of long since not long since per se, but I kind of felt like I wasn't. I could go back to other places now I've been, like, hold on. I think I just got stuck. Oh shoot, there's, and now there's, whatever. I don't care. Oh, that was an accident. Alright, leeches, get off me. I'm trying to eat. Drop into the water. Join the rest of them. Well, well, well. I am so... Oh, and here's the... I guess, you know what else? I mean, this is like way less important. Ah, I tried to explode you. Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, if I saved on the other side of that, then that's actually pretty great for me. Because I'm actually really close to Nomad right now because of how far I went last episode. I just need to get out of undergrowth and then I'm done. Okay, well now to be honest, I think I'm gonna, I mean actually I already have, like my next several days are actually like, as far as real life goes, pretty busy. Although again, shoot. By the time these episodes are even out, I'm so far, like as far as releasing these go, my few days off is just few days of releasing Saint episodes for you guys. So I don't know if you'll even be able to tell, but my point is, from my perspective, I might be taking 3-4 days off from even recording Saint, and I might need to, because in those days, I'm probably going to think about all that there's left to do, like, in this new world. Like, for example, I haven't gone to Looks of the Moon's place. I don't think there's really going to be anything there. You know what I mean? Like, I might have, like, an episode where I just do a bunch of backtracking. Because I feel like at this point, story-wise, this is one of the places where I feel like I know what I have to do to end the game. And in this case, it's Ascension. Although, I'll also be honest, I'm like, there could be more down in the depths and stuff. Maybe it's just like, you know what'd be crazy? Alright, I keep predicting things by accident. I mean, to be fair, the superpower one was pretty predictable. Because it freaking looked like I had superpowers. I just called it like I saw it. And then, performing an ascension, well, that just seemed like an attack. Because it didn't seem like, it's not like to ascend, it's like performing one. It's, anyways. But yeah, I might try to see like, my guess if there's more. I don't know if there's more. I think that there's more. But if there's going to be more, then what would be interesting to see is what happens if I go to, what do you call it? It'd be interesting to see what happens when I go to the depths and see if the depths is any different. Like, as a more ascended slugcat, I guess, not only fully ascended, but fully ascended to the point of superpower, so attuned with this world. Like, I feel like it's possible depths could seem a lot different to me. I don't know if, I feel like depths should still be underground and not affected as much by the retaining wall. I don't know. Isn't there a way from drainage to filtration? Whatever. I don't care. I can fly! I can fly! What am I doing? I can fly over all the worm grass in Subterranean. Like, what am I doing? What am I thinking? Paths. Like, I'm a god! Whatever. Alright, here we are. What is it called again? Freaking urban cold place. Urban cold place. Urban cold place. How nice to see you again. Suburban drifts. Yep. For sure. For sure. Definitely for reals. For reals. Yeah, I would say leave input in the comments about, like, if you're fine with me backtracking and stuff, but to be honest, I will probably have already decided on what I want to do by the time this episode is out, but possibly not. I think I know you guys well enough that I think generally you don't mind backtracking taking time, especially since this is oh, I should say as well, this is something I should realize on my own before someone would say it to me, if it's a thing. All right, I'm just trying to predict what could be things now. I don't imagine like, I feel like Looks to the Moon might have something extra to say now that I can fucking fly. So, and this time it would be nice to have at least one point in this playthrough where I go to Looks to the Moon and I'm not voicing over what I've done in the past. Still sucks to me that that happened, but whatever. Ah! Did I save on this side? I forget. No, I didn't. I should have. I'm an idiot. I feel like I was also gonna say something though, like, especially because this is the last slug cat, at least before Watcher, obviously. Then, like, I feel like people don't, you know, people aren't gonna be mad if I spend as much time in Rain World as I want to. But yeah, I feel like 5 Pebbles probably wouldn't say anything different, unless, I mean, I will leave Looks to the Moon's reaction. I will look at Looks to the Moon's reaction and see if maybe there could be something different. Sorry, what I mean to say is, I will determine based on Looks to the Moon's reaction whether 5 Pebbles would also have a different reaction. And what I mean by that is if they're like, oh my goodness, wow, you have the power, you should perform an Ascension on 5 Pebbles and for some reason it will cure him. And he'll be lovely and you can save him, you know? If that's a situation, then like maybe it's worth going back. But if it's not a situation, then... Alright, hello Scavengers. Hello. Hello. Hi. Every time I think of this area and think of my first meeting with Scavengers, I am reminded that, like, I've gotten, like, so many comments on the episode where I first met Scavengers. Technically the episode where after the episode where I first met Scavengers, but it's more like the episode where I continued meeting Scavengers, I guess. I got so many comments about how apparently in other playthroughs, people's first reactions to Scavengers are quite violent in comparison. So I think it's a little funny, especially what I ended up doing in Artificer and all the carnage I did eventually cause to them, more intentionally so, that I saw the good in them from the beginning, and then eventually just like purposefully didn't. I don't know. I love the Scavengers. I'm glad. I hope that they thrive, even if slug cats can't. I don't know if that's even what I'm doing. Because at this point, I'm like, I have the X car. Like, hold on. Let me think back to the beginning cutscene, right? Maybe that's important. Because I was like, I'll be honest, my first interpretation of it was, and I think I mentioned it, but I'm like, imagine if I had already gone all the way to depths. But like, not just the depths, the Void Sea. Which I don't think is possible because you needed the mark to get even into depths. But what I'm saying is, imagine going all the way to the Void Sea, but the Void Sea refuses to dissolve you because they're like, your karma's too high. Which, lore-wise, everything I know about lore does not make sense. But it was funny because it literally looked like the Void Sea. I think it was just more of a metaphor for like, that karma specifically is in the way of... Oh shit, there's a drop wig. I'm glad that they continue to exist in this world and I don't harbor any ill will towards them at all. I do. Maybe it's a good thing this world is dying. You know what? If I as a slug cat have to go and go ascend, I hope the Scavengers can freaking carry the torch. Maybe become the next... maybe they'll become the next... What do you call it? Civilization. There's also, interestingly, there's another echo, a recent one, I think, here in Saint, that talked about, like, how many civilizations were there before us or whatever. It's a good point because, you know, even what I know about the civilization before, like, when we talk about the ancient civilization, it's way more accurate to say there were, like, there's probably a long history of ancient civilizations, you know what I mean? It's like wrapping up everyone before now in a single I mean, obviously, like, not even just like, you know, every iterator having their own type of thing, but also like just throughout time, you know what I mean? Like, isn't there just like isn't there like that fact about Egypt that some people don't realize, that like Cleopatra is closer to, you know, the modern day than she is to like the beginning of Egypt or something. Like Egypt is really, really old. So ancient Egypt is like, when we say ancient Egypt, we're still like, we're generalizing a lot of years. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like this whole ancient civilization here is in Rain World. It's like there's you know, some of this stuff is ancient, but a lot of it is like, some of this civilization is closer to us than they probably are to some of the like pearls I'm reading. You know what I mean? Some of the pearls I'm reading are probably like so much older than the others that like we're closer to other. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. I'm not really using words to explain it well, and I'm also gonna make sure that I save on this side. And I also should be flying because I can do that now, but like whatever, I guess. You don't want to use it too much. And also, I think I think my worry is that, or I guess my one thing is, especially with Saint, because look, you saw how like I flew through drainage, you know, not even just through drainage, through once I got out of 5 pebbles. Ah, shoot. Once I got out of 5 pebbles, I flew through industrial complex and outskirts. All right, you know what? We're doing this now. But I'm just saying, like, movement wise, I don't know if I'm as confident in my evasion abilities when I'm flying, because there's still new controls to me, you know? But I am gonna try utilize them more. Now is the time to learn. I'm curious what my perform an ascension ability can kill now. Like, red lizard? That would be crazy. Hold on a second. How do I do it again? I don't know how to, like, make it go pop. Is it dead? I think it's dead. I saved you! That was fun. Oh, goodness. I just realized the irony. I can't kill anything ever. This is my first combat ability at all. And it's like an it's an insta kill, basically. All right. My plan is Looks of the Moon, because Looks of the Moon has to say something about this. Oops. Hold on. I want to go up and to the right. Okay, maybe that's not possible right now. I think it's really good for, I think I'm going to use this ability mainly for vertical climbing, because going up poles is boring. And I'm fine with horizontal movement, especially if there's a ceiling above me. But also sometimes I guess it's just nice to be able to do this. That's fun. I should also, might as well save in industrial complex, right? At the very least, because I didn't save here, so... For Wanderer, at least. I mean, there's no point to it, really. No point to passages that I can determine, at least. Okay, technically there is point to it, because there are points for it. But I do not play for points. It's not like I earned myself a teleport for this or something. It's not like I need to earn myself a teleport for it. Also, like... My eyes... Like, what is up with my eyes? I'm, like, confused, almost. Okay, hold on. I'm curious if my X can go through walls. Hold on. Cool. Okay, hold on. Other question. I wonder if my X can detect the proximity of a creature and then just goes off once it's close to a creature for a few seconds. Shoot. I fell. I want to try and kill a vulture this way. I guess we'll have to see. And we fly! Hold on. This would be too spoilery of a thumbnail for my tastes. I mean, not that I don't do spoilery thumbnails entirely, but I don't want anyone who's... that would be such a good thumbnail. Such a good one. Well, you're dead, a centipede. I fed that to you. Are you my friend now? As far as I understand, that's how friends work. I just don't know, like, we don't, like, exchange numbers or anything, so, like, how am I supposed to know? Shoot. Hold on. You know what I have to do. You know what I'm thinking. Ha! Interestingly, its projectiles were affecting my, my thing. I have to save now. Holy shit. Cause I need that at the end screen. I mean, it would have been cooler if I, you know, wasn't Saint and didn't have all-powerful powers. Shoot. I can't save now. Nope. Wait. Hold on. I just need a shelter, to be honest now. That's all I want or need. Okay. I'm gonna have to go all the way to industrial for this. Please, even if it was an insta-kill move, I want to see Red Lizard at end of game. I want to have killed one, at least in my playthrough once. It's so ironic, I just get an insta-kill after not killing anything. After being so peaceful. And here we fly. So yeah, that would probably definitely kill a bird then. As far as I'm concerned. Okay, so after industrial complex, I guess we go from here to garbage waste, from garbage waste to shoreline. We do the whole deal, except I've never really done it that much from industrial. I usually go outskirts, drainage, garbage, shoreline. Don't actually know if I'll remember the path from industrial to garbage, but we'll see if I can do that. Shouldn't be too hard. What is this music? I mean, I'm just going into a shelter. This isn't that exciting. It's industrial complex music. Well, I guess it's Icy Monument music. What a jam. Very exciting. We're only missing 2 things. I think it's Pipe Yard, because I never sheltered in Pipe Yard. And probably Submerged Superstructure, because that probably still exists. Oh, I guess I could go Pipe Yard here, but I don't think there's... Wait, and this Pipe Yard Shoreline, though, is also it's a connection. Is that connection still going to be, like, functional with how messed up Shoreline is? Alright, well, whatever's easier. Because I know... Problem is, I know the way to Pipe Yard better than I know the way to garbage. Sorry, Barren Conduit. Alright, there goes the pearl. Oh, and this area used to be so black, but now it's so brown. Okay, what's the case? Don't we go, like, up here or something? No? Yeah, no, we don't. I was supposed to go up in the other room. I'm an idiot. Well, for Pipe Yard, at least. But this... Well... We all know what's up here. We just fly across it all. Okay, is this garbage? Surely. Surely. Surely it's garbage wastes. Oh, this is so fun. I don't have to, like, do long jumps. I don't have to, like, spend a million hours going up. Shit. Oh, that was almost a mistake. Alright, well, I think garbage might be this way, if it's any way at all. Oh, the red guy ran over here. No, this is shaded. Is there a path from industrial to shaded? Wait, what is it gonna be now? Because shaded doesn't exist. Is it gonna be short? Like, I'm confused. Whoop! Stay high. Stay high. Get out of here, please. No one wants you. Where is this gonna be? This is shaded, isn't it? What is it gonna be? 5 pebbles now? Or sorry, not 5 pebbles, but silent construct, because 5 pebbles fell down and they got merged-ish. Alright, well, I could shelter here, but why shelter here when... Yeah, this is shaded, but if shaded truly doesn't exist, then this is just another... I mean, it's still closer to... I should be able to find my way to Looks of the Moon. And then also, worst comes to worst, I can go from here to Subterranean to Filtration to the depths, you know? I'm not... I'm not that concerned with being far away from my end point. Let's see, we're doing this. Nomad again. I hate Nomad because every time it goes up, it makes me feel like I should keep going up with it. And I never want to, but every time it happens, I want, it's like I want it to. It's gonna be silent construct. It's gonna be crazy actually, because I don't know if I'm gonna have to find my way across. Yeah, sorry, wait, hold on a second. Frosted Cathedral? Also, have I heard this music? I forgot. I guess Frosted Cathedral is the new name for it. I think what I was noticing is maybe there's still 2 areas. I just don't think there's a gate between them anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's a gate between. I mean, it doesn't make sense that there's a gate between them. This is such a useful ability though. Also, I like that, like, once your stamina goes all the way back up, your super stamina, then it's all just normal again. I guess we're going across Shaded, and Shaded is still Shaded. It's still its own area, but I think it merges with, you know, what was once 5 Pebbles or so. Actually, no, there was a gate, wasn't there? It's just like so much of the air. I'm just like confused because in Shoreline there's exterior, and like in 5 Pebbles there's. I'm sorry. So much of what I say must just be nonsense. I don't know how you guys listen to me. It's the kind of thing I'm like, I should edit that out. It made no sense. I should retroactively edit out every time I said that. But then, like, why would I do that? You know? I wouldn't do that. Doesn't make any sense. I said those things, so I should keep them in. Anyways, we're gonna go to the highest karma here. I really don't know if Looks at the Moon is gonna say much to me, but we're gonna see. We're gonna try. Like, she has to comment at least on it. What's funny is that considering everywhere I've gone, I definitely could have taken that pearl from 5 Pebbles and then, you know, ran over to get it red, but I would never. Okay. I could look at my own map for Saint to determine how I can get to Looks at the Moon from here. You know what? I'm tired of climbing. Why climb? That's so powerful. That makes this entire, at least outside area, so much easier. Ah! It's not a very good defense though, overall. Especially when creatures are on top of you. Alright, hold on. Can I see? Can I go like up from here? I go right here. I go right here. Don't know where that goes. Go all the way, I assume, down. Is there an easier way to get to here? Is this where I need to go? And then I go down, 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 and I go here. No, all this is still the same because that's a freaking thing. It's all the still, because the husk is a sub-region at the very least. Hold on, this is where 5 Pebbles is at, I think, somewhere around here. Where's Shoreline? This area is not so simple anymore. No wonder I got lost here. I mean, I have a map now. Oh, where am I from here? What the hell? Oh no. This is harder than I thought it would be. Even as a god, I mean, I'm not a god. Goodness gracious. I almost wonder now, is this the same power like that I have now? Is this like a same or similar power to when 5 Pebbles kills things like me or the Overseers? Hi there. I'm gonna try the bold strategy of going down and to the right because I know the entrance I'm trying to get to is down overall. So therefore it's smart of me to go down and to the right because I'm trying to find a correct path. I could go to the right. I mean, I'll always take one of these, I think. I think I want to keep going down. Can I do this? Okay, there's obviously a distance that it can be done from. I wish it was a bigger distance. There we go. Although I'm freaking poisoned now, so this isn't really not good. Yep, I'm succumbing to it. The red's still alive. You died of 1 spear. Did I miss? All right, you know what? I'm leaving here. I don't care. Regions. If I go left, down, right, down, up, then right, then up, then right, then down, then left, then up, then right, then up, then right, down, down. Then I get to shoreline. That sounds like a lot for our next episode. I could simply backtrack a little bit. Go here. Okay, hold on. I go up here. I go here. I go down. I have to go to the weird part of industrial. This is the part of it. This layer of industrial is the layer that I like know. The other layer I just don't know. So it's like, how do I get from this layer to the other layer? That's probably, oh, whoa. The eyes. My eyes are open now. And the 3 dots on my head are open as well. Okay, well, next episode I'm still gonna try and do that thing where I go and check on looks to the moon. Again, this time without an echo to interrupt us. I don't have anything new to show her but myself, but, you know, I'm curious if she has anything to say. And with that, I shall see you in the next episode. Farewell.